United States election November 2024 that is expected to bring severe change globally. That is the expectation, and as per the expectation, changes are going on globally. American company must look into America first and then outside. And American government must look into politics of America first, then politics of outside. So that is the concern. People are becoming poorer day by day, losing their job. Lot of people they have lost the job also. In that sense, it doesn't make any sense to look for the prosperity of some nation, poor nation, when America is becoming poor to poorer day by day. Now, in this situation, we are discussing the when people are knowing around the globe that things would change because America has complete monopoly over the economy of the world. Between any two countries, when trade happens, it is calculated in terms of dollar only. What, whatever the country is, between Nepal and Bhutan also, it is calculated in dollar only. Or between Oman and Djibouti, that is in Africa, again in dollar only. So America has complete monopoly over the globe. Now this monopoly, if it start decreasing, the effect of American economy, the hegemony, the control, if it start decreasing, then certainly change would be seen not only economically, politically, and diplomatically, strategically, everything would change. Now we are in discussion with the America-Yemen relationship. Yemen is a case. If there is a case in the court, then some cases are considered as very complex case. Or if in patient, if some surgery is going on, some cases are considered as very complex surgery. Like that, Yemen, 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 I believe, Sana'a is the capital, and it is in south of Saudi Arabia. It is south of Saudi Arabia and west of Oman. There is a country called Yemen, and it's the social politics, the home politics, the local politics is extremely complex. Yemeni is a tribe, and the problem with the Yemen is it is divided into two religious factions. One is minority Shia community, around 35% of the population, and rest is Sunni community, that is around 60 to 65% of the population. Now, Yemen was in two parts. One is southern Yemen, I mean Demo, People's Democratic Republic of Yemen or something like that. And one is North Yemen, South Yemen, the capital is Aden, was, and North Yemen, Sana'a. Earlier, Taiz was the capital of North Yemen. North Yemen was ruled by Ottoman Empire of the Turkey, and 1918 Ottoman Empire collapsed, and by 1920 the kingdom of Yemen established. Kingdom means king was there. It was a monarchy and controlled by the Shia people, and it is called that the northern Yemen historically it was ruled by the Shia people, Shia kingdom, and southern Yemen was controlled by United Kingdom. United Kingdom, it was a colony of United Kingdom, that is southern Yemen. Other problem of the Yemen is it falls in Arabic Peninsula, but there is no crude oil. North Yemen completely not. South Yemen little bit is there, negligible only. So crude oil has never been a monetary part of the Yemen. That is the problem there. North Saudi Arabia, full-fledged crude oil. United States, if you see just the peninsula, in the peninsula of the Saudi Arabia, and then United Arab Emirate is there. Then Qatar is there. I'm sorry. And then Qatar, yes, Qatar is there. Bahrain is there. Oman is there, and Yemen is there. Qatar, full-fledged oil. Bahrain, full-fledged oil. United Arab Emirates, full-fledged oil. And Saudi Arabia, full-fledged oil. Nearing Kuwait, full-fledged oil. Iraq, full-fledged oil. Iran, full-fledged oil, natural gas. Now, only lacking area is Oman and Yemen. So, North Oman, kingship. North Yemen, monarchy. Oman again, it is a monarchy now also. But the southern Yemen was ruled by Britishers, and the Bombay court, Bombay region, Bombay province of the India through which it was ruled. Bombay province in India, Britishers were controlling that region. Through that only the southern Yemen was ruled, considering rupee was their default currency of the southern Yemen, whatever it is. 19, 1959, I believe, the United States it opened a consulate in the Sana with the King of Yemen. No problem. 1962, because no one wanted king. The problem with the king is king had good relationship with the United States. King had good relationship with Saudi Arabia. 1962, Russia and Egypt led army entered into the into the northern Yemen. Northern Yemen is the main Yemen. Now the southern Yemen is the main Yemen. The Shia prominent northern Yemen is the main Yemen. And that Yemen has king always. Means Shia kings they rule the Yemen, irrespective of 60 to 65% Sunni population is there. Now, the Egypt-based army it entered in the Sana, in the Yemen, and 1962 army took the control, and king was thrown out. 62 to 67, I believe that Egypt has ruled out there. Then finally there was a conflict, civil war there, because Egypt was outsider. Egypt had to leave, and democracy came in the Yemen. Okay, so whoever was the president of the Yemen, northern Yemen, I mean, from the 62 to 67, he left for the Egypt, and new president came in the 67. I don't remember his name. He was very famous, Al Sasi or something like that. He was very famous. 67. Okay, now United States it continues its embassy it opened the embassy in Tile. It shifted the embassy from Tile to Sana'a. Now it is kind of democratic Yemen. That is the northern Yemen, Democratic Arab Republic or something like that. Northern Yemen. Now under one president or prime minister, through the politically election, he came into the picture. And United States was supporting the king out there. But looking at the election procedure, United States also started supporting the democratically elected president out there. Everything was fine. And in 1967, whereas Saudi it discarded, it sidelined Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia was in favor of the king one, whatever it is. United States, by its principle, if someone is democratically, if any country is democratic country, United States supports it by default, whatever the reason, it supports it. That is fixed. So it started supporting the democratic country of the Yemen, northern Yemen, 1967. 1969, the northern Yemen, whatever it is, it broke the relationship with America. Looking at the proximity, the nearness of the United States with the Israel, it broke the relationship with the northern Yemen. Whatever. 1972, relationship established again. Now there is a southern Yemen. Southern Yemen became independent from United Kingdom, England in 1969, and America, United States, it opens its embassy in Aden. Aden, I believe that was the capital. There also in 1969, which it broke in 1970 relationship with the America, and it and southern Yemen, it became completely pro-Soviet Union. So southern Yemen remained Soviet Union pro side of the Soviet Union, and northern Yemen came to side of United States. That was the situation. But okay, all right. Now what is the politics here? The northern Yemen is a democratic country now. Southern Yemen is democratic country now. One is with United States, one is with Soviet. But the common thing is Sunni rule has established, Shia rule gone. That was the kingship. When both are common, they started thinking about combining northern and southern Yemen because same group of people were ruling both sides. And they declared also in 1970s only that they are going to unite. By 1990, when Soviet fell, disintegrated, then southern Yemen had no reason to continue, and they finally become one Yemen. Okay, Republic of Yemen or whatever. One Yemen 1990 got established, and United States discontinued, I believe, its embassy in Aden, and the Sana embassy continued. 1994 civil war started in Yemen because 35% Shia population, which always ruled Yemen, always in the past, which always ruled Yemen, they could not sit back. And 1994, the civil war started in Yemen. By 2004, there was a Houthi rebellion. New rebellion came into the picture called Houthi rebellion. And they kind of, they vigorated, they added to the civil war. Yemen was in deep civil war by 2004. Now situation is 2001, the World Trade Center it fell, and United States traced that link is going in Yemen also. Yemen is not going through civil war only. Yemen is becoming a home to Al Qaeda day by day. This government has no much control over the country, and Al Qaeda and Houthi and these people are taking care of the country practically. Now, United States asked the head of the state out there to control the terrorists there, and he could not do it because they were more powerful. And then by 2015 they removed the I believe 2012 or something like that, they removed the head of the state also, and he got killed also. So by 2015 problem grew in the Yemen, and the Houthi tribe or Houthi people who are fighting in the Yemen for their sovereignty, they were aided, AID, aided by Iran, looking at the Shia population. Now, Yemen political situation became very, very grim. It became home to Al Qaeda, Islamic State, supported by Iran, and then Sunni people. They were controlling the nation, but out of no use. And in that sense, 2015, United States suspended its embassy in Sana'a, and Riyadh is the capital of Saudi Arabia. That Riyadh embassy of the United States, it started taking care of the Yemen also. Means more or less, Yemen is completely out of the control of the United States, more or less. But anyway, Yemen has still has democracy, and the president or prime minister, who is the head of the state, typically he is leading the country. But problem is this: from 1992, it is so much war-ridden that this country is completely broke from inside. Only casualty is there. Hospitals are there too many. Means that is the situation of when it is considered the poor of the poorest country. It is the second most starved country. We do not have food. Second most in the world. It is bigger to Central African countries also. That was the condition of Yemen. Yemen has no food. Very bad situation of the Yemen. Still, it is going on with the civil war. But whatever it is, Yemen is a democratic country, and it has head of the state supported by United States. United States has supported Yemen by more than $600 million aid for the casualty that is going on in the war. More than $600 million. That is the condition. United States and Yemen has trade relationship because theoretically there is a democracy there, and United States exported item worth around $400 million in 2022, whereas the Yemen exported to United States around $40 million. There is foreign direct investment around, I believe, $30 million of the United States in Yemen in 2022. All are minimal only. Looking at the billions with other countries, it is minimal only. Now, condition is pursuing when Yemen condition is like this, that Houthi rebellion, they are becoming dominant day by day. And then second side is United States will look into its civil issues more than the international issues because it has another Houthi inside its country, that is joblessness. Then what will happen to Yemen democratic system? 1990 Yemen democratic system full-fledged. One country came into the picture. I believe Al Alimi. Al Alimi is the president of Yemen, and he is taking care of Yemen with the help of United States. When this help will decrease, what will happen to the Yemen? The way rebellions are crushing, will it become next Syria? That is under question mark. But it is more difficult than Syria because here in Syria, the control was in the Shia kingdom, kind of. Bashar al-Assad, the Shia people, they were controlling the Syria, and Sunni people, they dominated out there. Here, it is the democratic system is controlled by Sunni people, but Shia people, Houthi people, now they are fighting. So situation is reverse, but it is more troublesome. Yemen is very, very difficult for kind of democratic system. If it turns up, Saudi Arabia has Saudi Arabia to keep the condition, democratic condition of the Yemen as it is. It has already spent $50 billion, or someone says $50 billion per year. Saudi Arabia is spending so that these terrorists would not come up. If they come up, there will be a big political change in Arabia Peninsula. Saudi Arabia, Oman, and then this side, Egypt, all will get affected. God bless Yemen, God bless United States, and God bless Saudi Arabia. We expect that the democratic system in Yemen should continue. Certainly, democratic system is better than kingship and monarchy.